All right, welcome back to Crypto Harmonics. This is Friday, August 4th. I'm shooting a very quick video. I just wanted to show you guys just Bitcoin. I just want to look at Bitcoin. And I just want to show you what I'm looking at on this chart. And if you remember yesterday, we looked at Bitcoin and we said, hey, 2830 to 2870, it's probably going to fail right there and roll down. And you know, if this is your first video watching on Crypto Harmonics, go back and look at it, check it out. I'm not making it up. It's all on the video there. But and you can see it did just that. It actually went up to like 74. So I was wrong. I thought it would go to 2870. So apologies there. But it did start rolling down, and it's kind of coming down now a little bit. So who knows how far? Probably down to this area right here. But that's not really what I wanted to show you. That is cool, but I wanted to show you how one small quick trade within a matter of like 3 hours made you a good little chunk of change for the day, and then you're done. Right? A lot of people trade this way. They look for their perfect pattern to set up. And for me, this was a perfect Gartley. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I did not catch it because I was not in front of my computer. And so to trade 50-minute candles, you got to be in front of your computer like all day. And I'm just not going to do that. So, but it is a great example. And one thing I am going to do, I think I am going to do this maybe tomorrow or next week sometime, is shoot a live video, edit it down to where I live trade and try and make like 1 or 2% in that day, and just show you that it is possible to do it in crypto land. Maybe not in other places, but definitely here. It can be done. So, and I want to show that. And harmonic patterns are the best way to do it. Okay? So let's look at this. We had a Gartley pattern, which I'm looking for a leg up on a Gartley pattern. I'm looking for X to A, whatever that is. When it retraces, I'm looking for a 618 retracement, roughly. Let me zoom in here. Okay. There we go. Then I'm looking for another retrace in between a 382, right, and an 886, somewhere in there is a good retrace. When it's like right around here, that's perfect. Another 618, that's perfect. We're getting very harmonic at this point. So now I'm looking for a 786 to get me in. And you can go down right here. And I'm so mad that I missed that. I am so mad about it. All right, we front run it a little bit. Let's be honest here. Right there. 2767. You buy some Bitcoin at 2767 today, right? And honestly, look, it's easy after the fact. Don't lie to yourself on these charts, right? You would not stay in the whole time. You would take your profit at some point, right? You don't know. Unless you were like, I'm going to ride it up to where Zach said yesterday it's going to fail at 2870, you know, I could make $100. Well, that's cool. You could have done that. That would have been my second target. I would have set that as a longer target. But my first target, I would have been out a little before the C point right here, okay? So we would have got close and then come back down, and then it comes back and hits it on this one. So 2767 to 2801. That's $34. Let me see percentage-wise what that is real quick. Okay, let's do that. Let's do the percentage here. So that would be $34 that you made. We're just saying you traded one Bitcoin, right? We're just looking at percentages. Don't look at the dollar amount. Divided by the price of Bitcoin when you bought it, 2767 equals 1.2%. So you did pretty good. One trade got you 1.2% in, let's see, you got in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 candles. So, what is that? 2 hours. 1.2% returns in 2 hours, okay? That's what we're dealing with in cryptocurrency. listen, if someone promises you getting you 1% a day in Forex or futures or anything else other than cryptocurrency, they might be lying to you. I don't know. But it is available. It's here for the taking. I love patterns because you can make your own 1% a day just by trading these patterns here. So again, I want to do a live scenario. Like I'll just edit it down, but I'll show you beforehand and trades I actually get in. This one I did miss, and I'm so mad about that. But it is what it is. You're not going to catch every trade. There's like 800 currencies to trade, so you're just not going to catch them all. Don't worry about it. But and then let's zoom back out. Let's delete this and zoom back out to the 1 hour. All right, and if you guys remember from the last video, those that are following along with me, we had a pattern setting up here, and sometimes when it's close like that, like it's not a perfect bat. I'd really like it to be 5-5 or below, you know, 5-0, closer to a 5-0. But if you're playing a Gartley, your entry would have been right around here at 28, 30 something, and it got close and then failed. So I knew it was going to hit at the 886 after that, because it usually pumps past that price a little bit. So that's where you would short it, right? So again, we said that in the last video. I'm not calling this as a I wasn't calling it as a trade or anything. I'm just following and tracking Bitcoin using harmonic patterns, and as far as just, I'd like to look at the 4 hour and the daily more, because I don't want to so much trade on these 1 hours and 15 minutes and stuff like that, because like I said, you got to be in front of your computer all day long to keep up with it. But anyways, I'm looking for this rolling over a little bit. Maybe it'll come down, who really knows. If some of y'all did take it, then it's a good trade. Short probably to the, let me get you a target on here. I'm thinking a 382 is where that consolidation is right there. Yep. So let's put our line in front of the 382. Let's delete our Fibonacci. There you go. 2777. I like it. And it comes in right at your B point too. So that's probably a pretty good target. We'll see. Who knows? Guys, take care, and I will be talking to y'all maybe tomorrow, but if not tomorrow, the beginning of next week. Have a good weekend.